Hey everyone, welcome back to Headgear Garage. Today's an exciting day. Today we start the sanding, prep, and hopefully by the end of the video spraying process on Fireball's Revenge. Our plan is to get it sanded, prepped up, and painted by the end of the video. So all we're doing is sanding it down, and then we're going to spray it with some Bedliner, just to try to preserve it, make it a little more durable and rugged for the off-road adventure. We'll be sanding with 320. We're going to use this cordless DA sander and Scotch-Brite pad, so I'm sure immediately the battery will die on this, and then we'll probably end up switching over to a corded version. But let's get started. I've already kind of started. I want to check it out, see what process was going to work, and make sure that the paper wasn't too coarse at 320. All we're trying to do is get some mechanical grit. So let's get this thing sanded. So we've sanded around the vehicle once with the 320. That was just a rough and scratch coat type sanding. What I'll end up doing is I'll go back through with I'll wipe it all down and then go back through with the 3M Scotch-Brite pad there, and find any of the shiny metal and clean that up and get it so this whole vehicle is nice and flat, no shiny stuff. But right now I got to go through and do the big flat surface of the roof. That's the first initial sand. I haven't wiped it off yet. That will get me close. Now I have to come back through, clean it all off. There's a lot of these areas that I got to do by hand. Obviously I can't get into with the DA. Probably could have done a lot of that, but I'll just do it by hand just because it's probably going to be easier. But the roof, that front where it was chipped a lot, clear coat was failing. I had to sand a lot further than I expected. Somebody's not happy he's not out here with me. Okay, back to the car. I just spent the last couple hours out here with the red Scotch-Brite, going around and knocking off all the shiny bits. And I'm still walking around finding a few though. Any place I see a little more gloss than I would like, hit it down some more. But now I have to, I welded this patch panel in a little bit ago, but I missed a piece here, a piece here. So I'm going to clean that up, and we're just going to short strand fiberglass patch it. It'll be fine. It'll be good and sturdy. I did have to move inside. It was sun was getting a little warm out there. The car was getting too hot to even touch. Another exciting thing about today is hopefully, oh, FedEx guy is here. There's our delivery. Let me deal with him and then I'll show you what we got. Pretty exciting. Stand by. Okay, here's a little sneak peek for you for what we're gonna do. New tires. Considerably more aggressive than the highway tires that are on it now. All right, stay tuned for that in the future. Okay, let's watch this hackery. Again, not a body and paint guy, not a tutorial. enough for the girls we go with. All right, you see while I was waiting for that to dry, I started doing some of the masking. I have very little of it done. We got a long way to go, so. Okay, so it's the next day. I went through yesterday and finished all the masking as a general prep. I still have to do along the very bottoms, just and cover the wheels, but I held off on doing that because I'm backing it out. We're going to do it out here in the driveway. That way I don't have to worry about cleaning up my floor. And then obviously I left the driver's door open. I didn't want to bore everybody with endless hours of me just masking tape and paper and plastic. So let me get this thing backed out of the building, out of the garage here. We'll get set up outside, finish the quick masking, and then it's time to start. Okay, we got it out of the garage. I've got all of the masking done. We are going to do a quick final wipe down, and then we're going to be ready to start mixing and spraying. So let me wipe her down real quick, and then we'll start spraying. Here's the system we got. Custom shop. Custom coat, truck bed liner coating, and it is tinnable. Hot rod red. Pretty simple system. Take this bottle, pour that tin in, pour that hardener in, shake it for 2 minutes, attach it to the gun, and it's go time. I have a 2-gallon kit here. I assume that should be plenty. Let's get the mixing. Hardener. Yeah, do it that way. Okay, we're going to shake this for a couple minutes and then we're going to start spraying. So I'll bring you right back. Okay, it is about I'd say probably a good week and a half since we sprayed the Forester with the Bedliner, and I went through and cleaned up and repaired the brakes. Front brakes, I put new pads and rotors, cleaned everything up, make sure everything was, the glides and everything were all cleaned and greased. And I also went through and threw a new exhaust on it. On the rear brakes, I should mention, they're drum brakes. I found one of the shoes, the retaining pins that holds the shoes, was snapped, so I ordered a new set of those pins. I didn't do a whole repair kit. The rest of the parts in there were good. All the springs and brackets and the wheel cylinders were all good in there. The shoes looked good. So I just ordered new pins and replaced all of them the whole way around, just because I figured one's breaking. One broke, the rest are about to break. So that cleaned up the brakes. They sound great now. So yeah, we got that done. Got the front brakes done. I had a wheel alignment done on it. They couldn't get the rear end aligned because of a seized cam bolt, so I went through, broke that free. Now I have to reschedule to get that back in for an alignment. But yeah, so I tell you what, without any further ado, let's take a look at what we have. There it is, folks. The completed project, the 04 Subaru Forester, known as Fireball's Revenge, is now ready for trail testing. We got the Bedliner on, as you saw, but I went back through, cleaned up and resprayed all the plastics, trim on the bottom, and we went and got the rims sandblasted and powder coated. They turned out phenomenal. You can see I got new brakes on the front. As I said, went through the rears. They're in great shape. Got the new pins in them. Everything's working as it should. There's the new exhaust. Yep, that's right. We put a fancy tip on it. Also went through and painted these up. I took the roof rack itself off, got it painted, and it is going to go back with the car, but not on the car. So they can put it back on later if they like. You guys let's fire it up. Give you guys a taste of the exhaust. As soon as I remember what I did with the keys. Those are not the keys. Those are not the keys. Well, I drove it out and I, for some reason, threw the keys in my back pocket. All right. There she is. Just a rumbling little 2.5. Hey, let me know in the comments. Love it or hate it. Something I could have done different, something more I could have done. But for now, that's going to do it for this project. So until next time, Headgear Garage, Tim, out.